Thank you, Kanchan. Now I request Yashvi from First BBA to give over the welcome speech.
Good morning to one and all present here. On behalf of SKPC, I take immense pleasure to welcome the Speaker of the Day, Dr. M. Malarkodi, Director ED and Industry Alliance, Assistant Professor of Department of Business Administration, SS Jain College. I feel privileged in welcoming you, ma'am. I also welcome our correspondent, Sir Shri Pugilam Ramesh, sir, and also I welcome our ever supporting principal, Dr. T. Monashi ma'am, Vice Principal Dr. P.B. Vanita ma'am, and Napinay ma'am. And I also welcome IQC and IIC coordinators, faculty members, and all the participants. Thank
Thank you, Yashvi. Now I request Dr. Sudha ma'am, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, to introduce the chief guest.
I extend a warm welcome to our resource person, Dr. M. Malarkodi, Director, ED, Industry Alliance, Head, Department of Business Administration, SSS Jain College for Women, Chennai. She has 24 years of teaching, research, and administrative experience in management studies. She has completed her BCom at Madurai Kangaraj University in 1995, her MBA in marketing, and MPhil in the year 2002. She pursued her doctorate in management on the topic, the influencing factors of women's social entrepreneurship and its impact. She has taken several responsibilities in IQAC and placement. Her special skills involve aptitude and soft skills training, and also German and Japanese language training. She has presented several research papers in national and international conferences and published research articles in index journals. I welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I invite our resource person, Dr. M. Malarkodi, Director, ED and Industrial Alliance, Assistant Professor, Department of Business Administration, SS Jain College, to take over the session.
Thank you for your warm welcome, madam, and I'm very happy to be the part of this today's session, workshop on prototype, process design and development. So if you have any in-between disturbance of my voice, you can just let me know. I'll just proceed. So today, in this era, we all are job. You are able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. The present era.
Ma'am, your microphone is off, ma'am.
Ma'am, you're able to hear me?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Oh. 1 second. Okay. So today, This topic is very interesting. First of all, I would like to thank the management and the IIC cell who is who is wanting to take me for this topic, because the era is now job. It's not for the job provider. We need to think of something for our students to be the job providers. So this topic about like what we are going to see today is prototype and its construction and the conceptual design and physical design and tool support. So let me just introduce to yourself, what do you mean by prototype? See, in our life, many ideas comes and goes, but that is not converted as a product. Many times, okay, we think like what we have to do, and if such a kind of product is available, we'll be able to do, it will be very convenient. So it's an innovation. So innovation is something, any new product or upgradation of the present product, or any flaw in the present product is upgraded as per the requirement of the customer. So this prototype, so what we are going to learn today will interest you. Why do you want, see, everything is new. We want new version, new technology. We want new mobile. See, everything is something, the world itself, like, looking for a new ideas and new thoughts. So how do we get these new ideas? When we sit sometimes, when we sit alone, meditate, or when you are into some problem, okay, and the crushing problem will make you to think a new solution for the pressing problem. That is what we call it as social entrepreneurship. So many times we are having lots and lots of problem until the problem, or until you are in the cushion bed, you don't go think of any solution. When you are in thorns, when you are in the not in your comfort zone, that time comes the solution for a problem. So this is a solution. Prototype is a solution for a problem. So a prototype is a way of showing our ideas in a tangible way very early on. Okay, very maybe in the initial stage, we are not sure about our own idea. Okay, what we conceived, it is a solution, but you are not sure about that solution. So you make a prototype, you develop it into various stages, and then finally you test in the market. And then if the product is very successful, you become an entrepreneur. Okay, so today we are going to see the first phase. Okay, what will make you or what problems you have, so that you find a very, very innovative solution, and you are paid very high. If you see all the new products, it is which is emerging in the market through R&D department of every company, you have very good openings. So instead of going and working yourself, you can try having incubators in your, see, you might think, ma'am, what should I do? I have a new idea. Go to IIC cell, Institution Innovation Cell, which is established in your college, and which has been under the Ministry of Education. So what you have to do is, you need to have an idea, express the idea into the form of tangibility, okay, tangible way that people can understand what is your idea. Present first as a paperwork. Design your idea, whatever is in your mind, into the paperwork. Once it comes into the paper, you need to develop and show, because people are interested to know what way it will impress. Okay, what is the potential solution, what you are trying to make. Okay, so that is what a prototype is all about. So a prototype is a way of showing our ideas in a tangible way very early. Okay, maybe in the early stage, you are not sure about that idea. Okay, it is a word comes from the Greek prototype, which means first impression. During the prototype phase, we may start to make our potential solution real, so that we can get feedback from our stakeholders. You can present to your friends, you can present to your teachers, you can tell whether what is your idea. Okay, in the end of the session, I will tell what all ideas I give my students when they want to put a stall. See, we have a cell, entrepreneurship development cell, and we just ask if the student to put an idea on her, so she will come with a routine product, but we tell her, don't go with a routine product. Okay, see, everybody is like, no, you cannot be unique when you go with a routine product, and your competition will be very high, cutthroat competition. After a month, you cannot do your business successfully. Maybe in the initial stage, people will come and visit your stall. Even to make a stall visit to, you should make some innovation steps. How do you do? offers, that, this, okay. So one of the recent bazaar we had, so many, around 100 stalls, stall owners were there. In that, one unique stall, horror house, okay. And she promoted what is horror house. There was a thrill actually before this. People actually, when they reached there, the thrill they created for that horror house is a prototype of, like, no, the way they expressed and they attracted the audience was very innovative, okay. And there was so much crowd, and they were the winner of the competition, and they reaped the highest profit of around 25 to 30,000 in a day, because of their innovation. See, anything innovative has a value, has a face value, okay. So that is what. And anything, any idea what you are trying to develop, okay. So having struck your mind, when it will struck, when you have a problem, when you have something, a problem pressing, it's, you want then when you want a solution for that problem, an idea will crop, okay. So that is what we call it as a, when that idea is developed in the initial stage, you want to give a shape for that idea, is called as prototype. Why prototype? Okay, by creating a prototype, you can actually hold a version of your proposed product and determine what aspects do its job and which one needs refining. This is your chance to gather more accurate requirements and obtain market feedback. So you need, when your idea, you cannot just jump and put your idea and convert it as a business. When it is going into a commercialized business, it takes a long process actually, and it has to be very, very successful. So whatever idea you are developing as a product in the miniature form, in the very small size, okay, so that you have to test it in the market, so that you get a feedback whether your idea will work out as a product, commercial product or not. So you need to just test it with the market and refine your ideas. Why do you want to test? Testing will refine your ideas into a better form. So these are the meaning and examples I've given. The first model of design of something from which other forms will be developed is a prototype. Okay, so just your own idea, which is cropping, and from your idea, many when you develop a product, from that product, many other products will be developed. Okay, it can be a wireframe, slides, landing, working model, on interactive front end and videos, anything. You can just call that as a prototype in the initial stage. So you have types of prototype, user-oriented prototypes, feasibility prototypes, live data prototypes. Okay, so what do you mean by user-oriented prototypes? A prototype is a primitive representation or version of a product that a design team or a front-end development team typically creates during the design process. Okay, and what is feasibility prototype? The fidelity of the prototype, meaning its level of detail, how fidelity or high fidelity. See, normally to what extent your product design will be whether it is possible to convert as a product, okay, or it cannot be possible as a to convert as a product. That is what we call it as a feasibility prototype. See, some ideas are very good, but it cannot be practically converted as a product. Okay, so that is what we call it as a feasibility prototype. Then live data prototype is a live data prototype uses information from user input database and APS to create dynamic customized experience like the final product. What do you want from you customize the product according to the stakeholders, according to the final users. So these are the types of prototype. So the prototyping is the first step in design thinking process and is often used in the final. So this is the first step, prototyping. When you want to make a difference, you want to make a idea, conversion of your idea. Okay, idea generation is the first thing. Any ideas which is having a beautiful solution for a pressing problem, you can call that as idea. When it is converted, the first stage is, that is your design. How do you want to convert your design into a prototype model where people can understand? So prototyping allows designers to test the practicability of the current design and potentiality investigate how trial users think and feel about the product. Okay, so you have to test it in the market, how the trial users or your own people, you can test it inside your college, and you have an incubator, you can have an incubation or incubators, and you test the product, make your idea into a prototype model, convert the idea into a prototype model with the support of a team, and then test the product inside your campus, and the trial users will tell what is all about the product, what is the difficulty they're facing, whether to what extent they like the product, what extent they find it very difficult. So this is what is called as prototyping. So in prototyping process, there are 3 levels, or first to determine what to be prototype. Okay. At this stage, what you want the people to see. Your idea is the success of your idea depends upon the prototype model, what you develop. So what you do is you just have to determine what portion of the product has to be tested. Okay, so that is what the first step. Then make it real. Okay, the more variation of prototypes you can create, the faster you can interrupt upon what you can put into the hands of the user for a better use. And then get feedback from the end user who has used the product. See, it is not one time you can develop, it will be various types. See, one stage you will develop, and again they will tell some changes will be there. Then again you have to go with a different type of development of the product. Then fourth step is iterate and repeat. Iterate and repeat is something like, as you observe how people engage with your prototypes and collect their feedback, it's a time for you to integrate that learning into a next iteration of your idea. Okay, so how do you, from each step, how do you develop your product into a better form? Okay, so that is what we call it as iterate and repeat. And next is implement and maintain. So at the last, implement your work and maintain the level of growing concern. Okay. So these are the process how you will do the prototyping. What I have told here, I'm just determine what you want to prototype, make it real, get feedback, iterate and repeat, implement and maintain. Okay. So this will have a refining of your ideas into a more feasible product. So these are all some of the examples I'm showing. Prototype iteration. You sketch it, then paper, you logo, you digitalize. So these are low fidelity and high fidelity. The low fidelity is always in paper. So the range from its series from a hand drawn, you will show it in paper. Okay, high fidelity, you will develop as a model and show to us. So prototype tools. Prototyping tools allow the developer to quickly develop screens, reports, and forms to give end user the look and feel of the information system. Okay, so this is just a project. You can just see what is a prototype. Okay, it is a working model or a first trial garment of a new design ready to be tested. So you design it, you build your prototype, you test with the users, few trial users, and you get the feedback. You refine your prototype model according to the feedback, then final product is developed. So what are the benefits of developing a prototype? So there are great way to transform your ideas into a 3-dimensional version of your idea. It gives you the opportunity to tap into your creativity. It enables you to test and redefine your product. You can test the materials to ensure design functionality, helps you to license your invention. Okay, if it is very new, you can go for the patent of your invention. Creating a prototype for this is for an example for a class enterprise. What all, when you want to create a prototype, what are the factors you will consider? You have to consider first to develop. You cannot just go and tell your management after starting your prototype, I want this much amount cost. So first you have to tell us what would be the cost or funding, who will fund the prototype or incubators. That is the reason why every college has to have an incubator. So once the students have they have an idea, okay? So these ideas, so many brilliant ideas students are having, okay? So it's on because they are having now click of a mouse or in their own, the whole world is in their Google classroom, Google, they can Google it and see, and they have their advanced mobiles and where they have lots of information. So what they have to do is these ideas, whatever you give problems to them. So these people who is aspiring to become an entrepreneur, uh, you have to create an ecosystem for them as an incubations. You can keep a small 600 square feet incubations where the people will come and see a solution. Throw them the problems. So many problems are there. See, if you go to anywhere, there will be a problem. Okay, that is the reason why we have got so much of our metropolitan cities. Like we had a problem sitting at home. We want food. We are not making Swiggy. One app was developed. That is a prototype, right? So when somebody wanted to bring an app like Swiggy, Ola, Uber, see, when that idea emerged them, they have to know how they would have developed that idea. First it was in mind, then it was in paper, then it was as a model. They would have created a model, how they will network. See, now, within 10 minutes, Zepto is coming. 8 minutes. Their challenge is you order anything within 8 minutes, the Zepto person comes and delivers. These are all an idea. So like that, for some pressing problems, see, we never thought Uber and Ola will become so famous. Okay. So people now know, like anywhere they can move easily. And Swiggy app came for us to connect with us to restaurants, and Instamart came to connect with us to, you need not go and buy any thing. And Swiggy Genie, one concept came. See, one model has made into various catering to the needs of various segments. So you can call Genie and Danzo as company. Before we know it's a courier, we have to go. See, courier, how do we do? We need to go to the courier company, parcel, pack it in such a way that it is not damaged, and you just send it in the container or in a packet, how the courier man demands. So we have to go to the courier company. But now, what is the Danzo concept? See that somebody was not able to go to that place where the courier is located. So then what else? That was a problem. And now Danzo, everybody sitting at home, Danzo comes, picks your product in whatever way you give, it goes and delivers. There is no need for address to be typed and stuck and put it in a packet. And so these are all what we call it as the development of one app. Okay. One app has led to lots of development of other ideas. So one idea will lead to many ideas and will cater to the solution of many things. So these are all one. So factors to be considered. When any idea comes, you need funding, you need skill level, the time, target market, your competitions, all these things will come as a, for setting up an enterprise. I'm giving an example. Then you need to know the rules and regulations. Actually, this is a school for that. So what is the school rules, regulations, everything you should know when you develop a product for a school marketing. And steps to take when you do a prototype. So what are the steps you will be taking is research the market for ideas. Okay. And so for idea generation, there are lots and lots of activities. Reading book, Google it, and try to update the information about what is happening around you. What is the problem? It is not somebody. Don't be a person. See, we have three types of people. One type of persons. What they do is they are the doers. They just do what. See, they make their own way. Okay, and the second type of doers, or they are watchers. Okay, they are called as watchers. They watch what is happening, so they are aware of all the things happening around them. Third type of people is wanderers. Okay, they are not doers, they are not watchers, they are wanderers. Like wake up you from a sleep, you will be wondering where you are. So they are wanderers. They don't know which part, what is happening around them. They are like spectators. They don't know where to go, which direction to move. So don't be wanderers. You be the doers. Make your own way. Do it. Don't seek job. I am doing such a course in Lila College, or don't run behind colleges. Don't run. You are the potential person with lots of idea. You be the job provider. See, it is only one small idea, which a small step, small idea, what comes inside your mind can be developed as a business model. And once you develop a prototype and once you develop as a successful business model, you are very successful. Okay, I can give lots of stories of a successful business model which has generated. Okay, we went recently, we took our ED, entrepreneurship development. We have a cell. We have got around more than 200 students and 106 entrepreneurs we have produced. Okay, and what is our idea is, like no, we give them a chance. We give them idea generations. Like we give them to attend various workshops where they get lots of ideas, interaction with lots of guests. Once these girls has an idea, they will come out to have, ma'am, I want to put a stall. So we give them a vending stall inside the campus every day, every department. We will put a routine duty that they do lots of vending and innovations. And they know once the users, when the students come and pick products from them, so in the next time, her vending stall will be in a better place. First thing, she'll make lots of mistakes. Then she will learn from what the user wants, what the consumer wants, what type of product I can put and I can generate money. But after she puts a vending stall and she goes to a bazaar, which is a bigger level of crowd she manages. Like it's a one-day bazaar where lots of 6,000 participants from outsides will come. So once she's experiencing in a small level, then in a bigger level, then she asks for we have a campus business, 10 campus businesses inside the campus. It is run with, she is able to cater to the need of 3,000 to 4,000 students, and she is managing her business. And some of the shops are owned by the current student, where she has shift one means shift two, she will open her shop, and shift one, the space is given for another student who will be using morning time her shop, evening time. So she makes in half a day a good amount of business. Okay. And she tries to develop, each day is an experience for her. She tries to develop her product in a better form. She won't make, she does a herbal course, she makes her product, she sells the herbal products to the teachers and students, and we give suggestions. We sometimes tell the herbal product is too strong, the smell is not okay, the leather, if she's making a shampoo, the leather is not okay. So she continuously improves her product and she satisfies us. And then the next level is she'll be given an opportunity to do her own business in her own label by the college ED cell outside. Okay, so she becomes an entrepreneur and we support her with the seed capital, we support her with the facility. Some of the girls who started business inside campus is now having a Pondi Bazaar. She has shifted her shop to Pondi Bazaar. She's able to do, so this is a learning period. Prototype is a learning, okay? So it is not the final product. So you have lots of stages where you can develop, brainstorm as many ideas possible and put it like once the idea, yours is the, what you say, original idea. This original idea, once it is given outside, you will experiment it with lots of brainstorming session with other people, end user, how do they feel? You can have the working model of your prototype and what all the materials needed for the prototype, cost for your prototype. Sometimes the initial stage, the cost can be sponsored by the college or by somebody who's got lots of things. So now let me just give you some examples of prototype examples of a bag. Okay, so we all know that bag is just for carrying purpose and what material it came. And now you see the examples of prototype bag. So beautiful bags, handmade, different sizes and different it's not only for carrying image. Okay, when you wear a beautiful dress, the bag matches with different colors. You don't go with a contrast color. You wear a matching bag. See, this is just to think to satisfy a customer. You would have made one bag in one plain color, but the customer wants in a multicolor, different taste of the customer is introduced in just a bag. It's a pouch or a bag or a purse just to carry, but that also we don't go with a simple color. We want some design. Some customers wanted light colors bag. Some customer wants printed bag. Some customers wants different ideas to be in the bag, different sizes. So these are all prototypes of bag, which was simple. See, idea only is your bag. From that, how many types you are developing the prototype. Just you can see, these are all just for a bag. What all models of the bag is there? Just see what types, what the length, short you can have or long you can have. So these are all just one idea and what types, different colors, shades, shapes. These are all just, no, it is not only for carrying. Sometimes bags shows the image of the person, how, what way, the comfort, maybe for occasions they change the bags. Okay, so maybe regular use or for business use or when they go for marriages, occasions. So what type of bag they carry, it creates an image for them. So that is a prototype of model of a bag. So these are all like prototypes, machines or tools we can have when you want to develop. And nowadays, artificial intelligence are used in helping us to develop the prototype products. So you can use the artificial intelligence also, because most of the products, technology-based products are very successful now. So you can use technology for your prototyping of your product, for developing your prototype. So these are some of the software kits used in prototyping development of electronics products, where they use coding system and all, like whatever you see the electronic innovations happening is all about the prototype. So this is my presentation of today's topic. I just wanted. So today I just wanted to give how we can do for our college students. Okay, this is just about the theoretical information about the prototype, how, why you need, what are the requirements for developing a prototype. But for you to have an hands-on experience, you need to develop the ideas. What you get inside has to be developed as a, you have to come and share your ideas with your ED cell or IIC cell, innovation institution cell is operating, and they themselves will help you to refine your ideas into a development of a product. Think of any product, but sometimes we might think, ma'am, what product? It's already all the products are existing. It's okay. The already existing product also you can take, okay, and develop a new. That is what I said. Already we all know that like some app is there. But suddenly one app came as Zepto. Okay, we all know where we were. So that is a challenge for Big Basket now. So Big Basket is now not people. So why should I wait for Big Basket till evening? When you order morning, they get you after maybe 1 day or 2 days. Now you have Zepto. You just whatever you want within 8 minutes. Okay, just order it. Open the door. The Zepto fellow comes. So you just think. So these are all like innovative ideas in technology, using technology. So it is possible. Physical products only we are getting it through Zepto, but technology based prototype, develop technology based, whatever is, whether you want to do a business. Now digital marketing is becoming very famous. You don't need to have a virtual platform. Say I'm taking now in virtual platform, because how this virtual platform we become very comfortable. The end users are feeling, the resource person is feeling happy to come in virtual platform. There was a problem of pandemic. Okay, so where we cannot meet each other, see each other. So this pandemic, when there was a problem, we were able to create a classroom and everybody. So before and all, I don't think now even the kindergarten students are using virtual platform to attend their classes and all. See, when pandemic came, we were all stuck for 3 months. We didn't know what to do. After that, there was a solution for the problem. Okay, so we all came into virtual mode of conducting all the events, and we feel better than both the end, the user of the virtual platform, the stakeholders like the students as well as the resource person, and even it is shared to the persons later in the YouTube. It is live streamed, and you are able to get the information from the for now so many viewers are able to get enriched out of a small program. So this is just a prototype of a solution for a problem. Okay, so this is what I would like to suggest. students, as students, you don't be a job seekers always. This company, that see, all companies will have the same almost package, and you have to be overloaded. Suppose you are paid 30,000 rupees, you will be got work for 1 lakh rupees. So that is your that is the scenario existing. You will be for 30,000 rupees package, you have to work, you have to sacrifice all your happiness, and you have to be into all the time thinking of your company, and you work for 30,000 and you need to give for the company 1 lakh amount they earn from you. So this is the condition. Instead, just think one idea, and that too youngsters has lots of idea. When you have a problem, you can bring a new idea. That idea can be developed as a business model, and that is all about that will make you a very, very successful person. You will be giving a job. See, Nika, just think, so many online businesses are now there. It's only when we have a problem. Okay, I have a problem, hair fall is a problem. What is the solution? How do you stop hair fall? Okay, so you give one analysis, you will have an idea. Ma'am, this I tried at home, it worked. Convert that as an idea, make as a product, sell it to the people who has a similar problem, and see that whether it is working on them. They might give some more suggestion. Brainstorming will happen. They will have some more suggestions for you. Just go ahead with the suggestion. Improve, do the improvement in that. Okay, so we give skill courses tied up with KVIC. Students attend 1 week program. Okay, so the one master, the skill trainer comes and teaches them the various varieties of herbal products or cake making, food processing. But that is just an idea generation for the people to understand how the basic process happens. But we don't allow the students to put the same idea into a product. We ask them, see, now you have an idea, you know the basic processing, what way you have to make or what is to be adopted to make a product. Okay, so they tell you know how to make a product with fruits. That is not just everybody has. What is unique about it? So you need to try out new ways. You have to browse and find out what is good, what combination is good for whom. So you have to see for diabetic, for non-diabetic, or for health. People are sensitive about their other things. So you can just make a product uh, uh, according to the need of the customer, and develop a product which will suit to each customers, because everybody wants now customized product. Okay, I don't want to have what market gives me. Okay, if somebody can give me according to my family health. Okay, so everybody has a design when picking up a product. Okay, I have a design, I wanted for my kid this one, for my in-laws, or like so many people are there in a home, and we need different products, but it has to cater everybody's need. Okay, some likes chocolate taste, some likes health benefit. So I want chocolate with health benefit. I want sugar, or I don't want sugar. So all those things you need to design and put in such a way that your product comes out beautifully, and you are able to bring out a solution as a prototype model. And this prototype model within a day, you cannot convert it into a commercial product. It takes long. That is what the prototype is developed in an incubator, which is provided by the IIC cell. IIC cell have to have incubators for each idea. One incubators will be kept. See, these ideas will go through lots of versions, lots of improvements, lots of paperwork. And when the incubators, they can try and develop, even the same person who is giving the idea will change the idea into different forms of ideas, and they will try to convert that idea into a product. For conversion of idea into a product, lots of technology is required, lots of fund is required, and that fund they will be able to get it either sponsored or through the IIC cell, or there are lots of fund given in the MHRD. If you go MOU, Ministry of Education, when we are tied up, they are giving lots and lots of fund for activities for incubators, and you have incubators in your college. For that, fund is being provided, so you can get the fund and do the activities. So any doubt at this point, I stop and ask students whether you have any interaction or you wanted to me to close the session. Any doubts? Anybody wants to chat or have some doubts?
Ma'am, can you explain what is feasibility prototype?
Yeah,
Again.
yeah, feasibility is all ideas cannot be converted. So there is low, like feasibility is, see, some ideas which cannot be converted. So they have to check the level of feasibility feasibility is nothing but the word feasibility is possible. To what extent your idea can be converted as a product. Okay, so you wanted maybe paper, plastic cup is not banned. So instead of plastic cup, what was the feasibility? Paper cups came. Now paper cups is also banned because see, paper cups also trees have to be cut for making paper cups, right? So we are going paperless digital format. Why we don't want. So what is the feasibility of paper cups needs to be changed? Chunks. Now these chunks are coming, no? Like the sugar cane juices, have you seen many places? So this sugar cane chunks, the waste of sugar, that sugar cane juice waste is there, no? So that chunk is converted as now plates. Instead of those who don't want paper cups, we can go with the chunks. And after chunk, you don't want chunk. So you can think of some other products which can be converted, which is a eco-friendly, which will not affect the health of the person. That is called feasibility. So in feasibility, your all ideas, say I wanted to do something a different form, but that innovation has to be, we should have the technology in our country to convert your innovation into an idea into a product. That is called feasibility. Okay. Sometimes it's not feasible, they will tell. See, sometimes if girls come and ask, ma'am, can I go for a tour to Coorg for 10 days? Your college will tell it is not feasible. Why? Because we don't have such norms. We already have some norms. So according to the norms, you are not allowed to go there. Okay, so that is what, it's not possible, they will tell, no, that is what we call feasible.
Yes, ma'am.
Feasible is very for any innovative ideas. Okay, next question.
Ma'am, for freshers, how much capital is required if we start?
I'll tell you, see, for freshers, whenever you want to develop a prototype, because you want a business idea, right? So I will tell from our college examples only. See, any student, okay, what we get this one day, you put a business now. First, you put one day vending stall. Every day, students will put vending stall. It might be sometimes herbal products, food products, and sometimes they put cloths, even trading. Okay, even trading, they buy the product and they make their own creation in that, and they put the trading. It's not the same product they give here, transfer. They will buy the product. See, sometimes I showed the handbags. No? They buy a handbag, they do some work on the handbag. They buy a blouse, they do the RE work, and then they sell it to people. Okay, so anything for pressure, for it depends upon, see, from 1 lakh you start. Okay, it depends upon the type of business. Okay, so inside in campus, if you have, I know your campus is very huge. Okay, so you can have a small campus businesses inside. So you do 1 day business first, one vending stall for 1 day or 2 days. When there is a occasions like your culturals, when there is a workshop, or when there is a mega events happening where there is no regular classes, that time only more people will come out to the ground, and you have a beautiful campus. There we have, see, we have a very restriction of place. We have made 10 small shops. Okay, see, when you go to Saravana stores or when you serve Pothys, big building, side shops are there. Okay, you have seen the shops like normal small shops about for maybe less than 100 square feet. Some shops are there. Okay, some 6x4 inch or 6x8x8 shops. Okay, very small. In that lots, they will be able to manage. See, we gave one example, like one shop is there, Anu Sikli. Okay, she is making 30 idli. Only she is making 30 idli and one coffee. Her every day. What is only, she's an alumni student, okay? Her investment, if I ask, she will tell only Mav, okay? What is the dough, okay? The dough, that idli batter is only the investment, and coffee, okay? So if she is, for a month, her sale is, 2 months she has put, she is showing me a sale of 70,000 rupees. So that means roughly 35,000 rupees idli she is selling, and her profit is, you won't believe, out of 70,000, her profit is 35,000, 2 months. That is an initial stage. Now she is introducing various other products, okay? So it is not the normal idli, okay? It is not the normal idli, because if you have the normal idli, it will not work. I said, if you are going to give a normal idli, it is available in canteen, and maybe they might give a better pricing than you. It is a 30 idli shape with all lots of podis, and she makes something and all topping up. Idlis is topped up, okay, topping up, and she gives, okay. So that is what. So one girl has waffle shop. Okay, she is also making 90,000 rupees per month. Sale is 90,000. Waffles, and 50%, 60% is the profit. In food industry, if you take, you invest 10,000, you can take profit 20,000. Okay, so it is 50% to 70% in food industry is the. And one girl makes sandwiches. Only bread is her investment. Bread and some things. Okay, they buy it from Gadon Street, all in bulk. Okay, and they make. Food alone, if you invest 30,000, you can get around 70,000. That is 50% above, I'm telling. So it depends upon the business. And for you, the funding, if you want funding, there are 3 ways of funding. One is, first, don't put your capital, okay? So because you are all students, you cannot have, okay? There is a seed capital given by lots of MSME, SSME for students. You just have to register, and they will give you some 20,000 seed capital. With that 20,000, you can start, okay? And there are people who will give you, if you are not able to pay the 20,000, okay, you are not able to pay the 20,000, that is also okay for them. They will not support you again with the higher amount, but that is okay, they are telling. But if you want to take a risk and take 20,000 seed capital, and then you have angel investors who are ready to invest, you have to find out, they are called angel investors. They have money, but they don't have idea. You have idea, connect with them. They will be able to, angel investors, or that if your idea is good, it will be, you can market the product. They get, see, they invest for you and you do. And the ratio will be, angel investors will take 40%, you will take 60%. So it is your idea, and they are investing, so 20 to 40%. And there are angel investors who are, we are working with, they are giving successful business model. They will give you the idea, they will give the model. You need to only make that model successful, like devoting your time in enhancing the product or selling the product. They will help you even to accelerate and scale up your business. After 2 years, the entire company, because it is in the prototype model, they are giving you model, they are giving you idea, they are giving the business model. They will invest 20 to 25 lakhs minimum in that model. Only thing is, you need to scale up it to the, you have to market or scale up. Okay. So even for accelerating the acceleration, they will help you to market. And once, after 2 years, your business model is becoming successful, they will be holding 20%, okay, 20% share capital in your business. For the, so you are going to again grow in an exponential rate, okay. So, but when whatever is your growth, they will have 20%. So that is, you don't need to invest at all, ma. Don't worry about investment. You ask somebody's money, okay. There are banks which can be tied up with you. There are seed capitals. See, what we do is in simple way. Every day vending stall, 100 rupees she has to give us for vending stall. This 100 rupees is given to seed capital. Somebody doing business, this seed capital is pumped to them, and we give them working capital or seed capital, 20,000, 30,000. College will sponsor you as seed capital. That money is again generated from the vending stall which we put. So every day 10 vending stall operates. Campus business, we are giving for 1,000 rupees one shop for them. So students are having 10 shops owned by alumni, and some of the current shops, okay, are owned by shift 1, shift 2. They partner with each other, and they students. We have a Xerox and stationery point, which is run by students. we have an Avin parlor, which is run by students. Okay. So we have around 11 to 12. There is a parlor. Okay. Because being a women's college, there is a parlor. The girl is a shift to one student. So shift to timing parlor is open. So she will get appointments, and whenever there is a big function, she will take OD. Okay. 2 days OD from the college, and she will be taking up on appointment basis. She does. She is earning her investment was 5,000 and she has made 35,000 so far for the last 3 months, 35,000 part time. Because it's all like what threading, haircut, facial, bleach. This is what, and that product also what she uses, she makes herself. It is not company owned product. She has learned herbal, so she makes her own product, face cream, everything. And whatever cream she uses in her parlor is her own creams. It's not from outside she purchases. To make the creams, raw materials only, she has spent 5,000. So this is, am I fine with the answer, ma'am? Any questions more?
What problems are faced when we start?
Problems, if you see, no, students, one is capital, what I have answered. You find out an angel capitalist person who will be able to sponsor for you. Okay. Second is the challenge is crowd. See, you cannot at the initial stage maintain. So what solution we have given is sometimes her at the break, okay, if she's owning a waffle shop, okay, and millet corner, that girl is having waffles and millet, the crowd will be huge, 3,000, maybe around 200 customers visiting her shop. So she's not able to manage. So we told a solution, because in the initial stage, you cannot have people hired for you working all the time, because you know, college has two types of break. One is in between, and then after 1 o'clock, people leaving the college also will visit the shop. Okay. We have retro, we call that as retro shop campus business. These girls, we are telling them in the break hours to use interns. Okay. Interns are like, suppose evening college students will be an intern for 2 hours for her in her shop, and she pays 2 hours for her. It's just an income. Evening college student has to come 1 o'clock. So they will come 10 o'clock, 10:30 break time until maybe 9 to 11 o'clock, they work as an intern. They get certificate, they get some money also from her. And that intern also get motivated how to do a business. Then she starts her own business when this girl scale up to the next level. See, campus business is given only for 11 months. Once they learn the experience, they go out and start their own business, startup, that we call it as a student startup. So that student startup, when they go, this intern becomes the owner of that shop. So these are the challenges. They are not first in the initial stage. You might have some problem in time management, crowd management, and as well as sometimes raw materials you will not be able to get. So these are some challenges. Definitely challenges will be there. And there are peak hour sales. There is no sales. When examinations are there, they are not able to sell the product. So you need to think. So whenever is an examination, this 10 owners, this shop owners who is operating inside our campus have found from in Pondi Bazaar, there is an internal examination. 1 month, students may not be serious in buying. So she has opened a part-time shop in Pondi Bazaar. So you can open a branch elsewhere to compensate this. See, anywhere, only one place you have a business, it is very difficult. Okay. You have a business with innovation strategy or technology strategy, definitely your business will be a successful. Your prototype model also will be. So this is what we called as prototype. I call my campus business girls. Now they are in the prototype. See, they are introducing new product, experimenting with the end user. Based on the end user's feedback, they are changing their products. They are even sometimes not keeping that product because the end user don't like that product or taste. So according to the end user, they are trying to change their taste and develop. So all these models are prototype model, which is operated. They will see with the end user, it's a trial run business only. I think I have done, ma. I've answered to all your questions.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma, for this opportunity. I thank the management also. And I thank the students who has participated. And I hope a small triggering in their life to not to waste their idea. They can think and convert their idea into a big business model.
Malar ma'am, thank you so much, ma'am. The session was very good. I'm sure our students will take full advantage of this information.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your words.
बोल रही है सुन रहा है Thank you, ma'am. Now I call Pauline from second BPA to deliver the vote of thanks.
National Governor President, it is such an honor for me to get the opportunity to thank you all executives. I extend my gratitude to the Speaker of the Day, Dr. M. Malak Kodi, for inspiring and encouraging us. I would also thank our correspondent sir, Ritikura Kumar sir, our principal T. Mohanasri ma'am, our vice principal P.P. Vanita ma'am, and M.P. Navinay ma'am for their support and encouragement. I must thank the IQAC and IIC faculties and other volunteers to make this event successful. I congratulate all the participants for their active participation. Once again, I thank everyone for making this event a great success. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I will leave the meeting.
It is screenshot level.
Ma'am, 1 second, ma'am.
Girls, kindly switch on your video for a group photo session.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Malar Kodi, ma'am. Thank you so much.